Oh, this isn't sketchy or anything. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Normally I have an intro, but I was too busy having fun. Hi ho, it's off to work I go again. I'm loving this weather that we have. I've been able to take the bike to work so many times. It's so nice. Still not sure about that anti-glare screen. I'll have to ride it at night, see how it shows up through it. Seems to be doing all right now, because normally the sun would hit it and then it just shine back in my face. At the time I'm shooting this, I haven't even edited the video from the last 2 videos where I've ridden, so I still don't know how my audio is. Hopefully good, otherwise I've ruined 3 videos. I gotta do something with a different mic. I don't like the way that I'm forced to set this one up. I need to get something like I've got 2 mics in my helmet. I've got one for my Cena and I've got one for is that a cop? No. I've got one for my Cena and I've got one for my GoPro. That's a cop. That's definitely a cop. Whoopsie! I've got one for my Cena and one for my GoPro, and the Cena, instead of using the boom mic, I've got the button mic. So that works out well for the Cena, but I got to do something for the GoPro, because in my bell I could actually tuck the GoPro mic back into my cheek pad, and I can't do that on the Shoei. So I need to come up with some sort of different mount or some sort of different mic. And I thought about doing the Bluetooth Cena adapter, but I have to have the other audio adapter for my 7 Black. So that's really not gonna work well, because I have a mount that holds the adapter underneath the GoPro. I think I've posted pictures of it probably on Facebook and maybe on Instagram. I got it a few years ago. And I like the setup because it holds everything right there. I don't have to worry about mounting external adapters or anything like that. I mean, it's technically an external adapter, but it's held right in the case with the GoPro, so I don't have to mount it to the side of the helmet and run wires and cables and stuff like that. It's just a quick little U-plug, basically. But I'm using the mic that I'm using is kind of large in the helmet with the windscreen on it. It's a round mic, so I need to try to find something that's flatter that will fit in the helmet better, because this one, every now and then when I talk, I can feel it rubbing my lip and it's irritating. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Everything's been good. Of course, work stress and blah 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 blah, and dealing with all that bullshit. But outside of that, oh, you need to go. Outside of that, things have been good. Go. Put it in D for fucking go. You don't have to break the speed limit, but at least approach it. But yeah, kids are back in school. That's going well. Everything is good there. And just on my quick little commute to work. They're finally refinishing our parking lot, so it's not stupidly dangerous and terrifying trying to get in, because I watched somebody drop into a pothole the other day with a car, and the pothole in the parking lot was so deep that they had trouble getting the car out of it. So it's definitely time to refinish the lot. So the owner finally got around to do that. So But anyway, you guys take it easy, and I will either see you a little later on today, or I will catch you in the next one. I'm curious to see how they've got the barricades at the road leading to my house. Since you guys saw the barricades this morning, and they keep moving them around. A very long and boring day at work, followed by a bunch of excitement that I didn't want. Ah, shit, this is all construction too. So my Ring doorbell goes off, and I'm like, who's ringing my bell? And I thought it was my 3-year-old, because usually when she comes up, she likes to ring the bell. So the doorbell rings, and I look, and it's my neighbor from across the street. Cool guy, crazy metalhead, rides a Harley. But I won't hold that against him. No, he's a good guy. So I kick on the notification, and I see that my wife has answered the door. And he's like, hey, my buddy backed into the Subaru. And it's like, oh fuck. So when I take the bike, I park the car on the street, just because the driveway is only wide enough for 2 cars. And he was at his house, and then he was backing out of his driveway, and when he did, he backed right into the side of my car. And I don't know how the damage is, like how bad it is firsthand, but I saw, like, from the pictures that my wife sent, it's definitely gonna be like a bumper. Like the bumper cover's all fucked up. The headlight is fucking destroyed. Like it split, from what I can see in the pictures, it looks like it split the headlight down the center all the way across. And I'm like, okay, you know, bumper cover, headlight, and then that's just from what I could see. And I think there's a trim piece because it's the Forester Sport, so it has the extra trim piece by the just behind the front wheel. And I priced it out, and a bumper cover is like $300, which is, you know, no big deal. I mean, insurance is going to cover it anyway, or he's going to pay for it, something. I know it's not coming out of my pocket. But the bumper cover is like $300, but the color of the car, it's like a tri-coat paint. And some of you, I'm sure, are familiar with painting and how that works, and some of you are not. But that is ridiculously expensive, because it's like a base layer and then a layer of like metallic and then a layer of pearl, or the, you know, the clear coat and everything. It's, yeah, so it's ridiculously expensive and complicated and time consuming to have done. So if the bumper cover is like $300, it's like $600-700 in paint work just to paint that. I priced the headlight out. The headlight's $700 because it's LED headlights. There's not bulbs in it, so like even if the bulb burns out, you got to replace the whole assembly. But yeah, so it's, I mean, we're minimum, if it's just the 2 parts, just for the parts for the headlight and the bumper cover unpainted, is $1,000. I don't know what else is damaged. And then you've got labor and paint work on that. I don't know if the fender's messed up. I don't know if it, because the headlight, it pushed it back. So I don't know if it damaged the hood or the fender. I'll see that when I get home. But it's like, there's definitely more than a little bit of damage there. Oh my God. Just, can we go? Why is this road so busy? I took this way instead of turning around and going the other way because this way never has cars on it. But yeah, so I'm figuring, just from what I can see in the pictures, if it's just the two pieces with paint and labor, probably $2,500 to $3,000. Which is an absurd amount of money for a bumper cover and a headlight, but I mean, it is what it is. So I gotta check that out when I get home. And then I gotta run it. I gotta work tomorrow, and of course they're not open on the weekend, so I'm gonna have to run it to the body shop. I'll have to run it to the body shop on Monday. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Okay, well, on that note, you guys have a good one, and fuck this, I'm going home. See you guys later.